Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. You are welcome to another edition of Legal Hour with BWF Solicitors. I'm super excited to hold this important education on issues concerning immigration, litigation, family law, and mitigation, and even our community Ghanaian law. I trust you share this program to extend the listeners and the viewers on all the media platforms while we delve into the in-depth explanation on these issues concerning our legal matters. Please stick and stay with me. I'll be right back.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws. There are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner, with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community, is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.
Onuadɔfoɔ mɛsa ada wo ase bio mɛma wo nyinaa akɔ aba ɛba dwumadi a efiade bia yɛde ba ma akwan ne nso ahwɛyie ne adom ne nti yɛnya nkwa na yɛde dwumadi ɛba ma akwan ɛne deɛ yɛ me dɛ ɛsan sɛ adekode a yɛba abɛsua ho asɛm na yɛaka no ɛkɔma nkurɔfoɔ bebree ɛwɔ kurom ha na ɛyɛ ana ɛyɛ awerɛhoɔ sɛ mbia na wote yie anaasɛ wowɔ baabi te wowɔ biribi di wowɔ adwuma a wokɔba nanso no wobɛhwɛ na wo nua bi ɔnnya saa adeɛ no ɔno ɔnnya saa privilege no na asetena mu ayɛ den ama no ɛsiane sɛ nkɔnkɔnkɔhwɛ no na mbia akɔyɛ nkratasɛm nti sɛ ɔbɛtu anamo mpo de akɔhu doctor ɛyɛ asɛm ɔbɛtu anamo mpo de ne ba akɔ school koraa na adane manso ɔbɛtu anamo mpo sɛ ɔbɛkɔ akɔyɛ adwuma na ɔde ahwɛ ne ho na ayɛ adwendwen ne adaadaa na wei na yɛde mmirika yɛhu adeɛ bi ɛrekɔ so yɛ abrabɔ mu ɛwɔ kurom ha a yɛn nkurɔfoɔ bebree ɛwɔ situation bi mu saa na yɛsi daabi ɛnɛ yɛmbɛsua ho nsɛm ɛsiane sɛ sɛnea tie biara nkanka sɛ ɔwɔ akwadaa wɔ wo nkyɛn nko adeɛ a mmoa ka bi bɛtumi efi brɛ bi aba na saa mmoa no ɛnɛ yɛba abɛsua ho adwuma momma yɛn nyinaa nkɔhwɛ saa video sima na yɛba a yɛbɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu akyerɛ mo montie yɛn na monhyɛ video no yɛba sisi a
Landlord has given them a set of keys, but they have no idea who is inside.
Hello? Is there anybody in? Hello? 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 Is Mum and Dad here? Can you ring her on the phone? Hello? What's your name? Oh, how old are you? 6. We turn up there, we're wearing bulletproof vests, we're obviously authority figures, and children do get frightened. Is Mum at work or is she out shopping?
I don't know. I was sleeping.
Were you? We do actually make an effort to befriend the children just in the first few minutes there. Can I speak to him?
Police are here. He wants to speak to you.
Hello? Hello? Yeah. My name is Paul Bowhill. I'm a High Court Enforcement Officer. We have a repossession order for this flat. Are you able to come back quite quickly? All right, Mum's coming back. We'll wait outside. OK, then. Thank you. Yeah, that's fine.
I'll leave this one on the side.
We'll just wait out here.
Interesting one. Leave the 2 young children in the house unattended. The girl can't be above 9 or 10.
Well, he's 6, so she could be anything over 7, couldn't she?
Yeah.
With 2 young children alone in the flat, the agents are concerned and call the landlord.
She had just gone down to the shop, she said. If she's gone away for the day, it's a different story.
They discover that the tenant stopped paying her rent after losing her job with a train company.
Father is in Ghana permanently.
All right.
So she doesn't have anywhere else to go.
How does it get, really?
It is, isn't it?
The landlord has also told them that the flat has been the tenant's home for 9 years. She will have just 2 hours to leave.
Hello? You all right? We've got a repossession order for the flat. Is that a surprise to you, or did you know it was coming?
I was told to evict, I was given an eviction order from the court today.
About 3 weeks
For
ago.
the 15th.
Yeah.
To leave here for the 15th.
Yeah.
But we had nowhere to go, so I stayed.
Okay. Your husband or your partner's gone back to Ghana, has he? Okay. Is he likely to come back? Okay. Do you have benefits to pay the rent?
I have the status to be here, but I have no recourse to public funds.
Paul and Phil must evict the tenant today. She's got nowhere to go and is unable to claim benefits. Paul is worried.
So what do you live on?
Food banks. I received this voucher yesterday. I've recently acquired 8 hours job from Matalan. It's on minimum wage, £6.34 an hour, and it's 8 hours a week.
Right.
So that's just recently.
Is this for a month? This is a month.
Yeah.
So that your net payment, you've got £200 and 43 pence,
Yeah.
and that is your only income.
That is my only income.
Do you have a social worker?
I do have a social worker, yes.
Have you got a phone number for her?
The tenant has already asked social services for help, but she has been turned down.
Thank you. This assessment maintains are not children in need for the purposes of the Children's Act, and that the family is not destitute. The outcome of this decision is that Hackney do not agree to provide support to your children as the matter stands. You have also advised me that you've recently obtained part-time employment. You explain that you are offered 8 hours a week to be paid a minimum wage. Hackney are likely to view even this extremely modest income as further evidence that you have the means to support your children.
Paul and Phil face a dilemma. They must legally enforce the writ, but by doing so, will put the tenant and her children on the streets. Paul makes an unusual offer.
Well, we've got a contingency fund, so I'll give you some money today to last you a couple of days so that we can resolve this situation. All right, it's not a gift, it's just that we allow for things like this to happen. So where we need a little bit of time to change things, we'll make it happen.
For the vast majority of families who get evicted, there's a system in place to prevent them ending up on the street. But Paul is increasingly concerned that the tenant and her children may fall through the net. He calls the council's housing solicitor.
Every day we go and benefits claimants are claiming thousands of pounds and not paying the rent and so on. And I've walked into a situation here today which surprises and completely mystifies me. It's a really unusual circumstances for me because I'm not moved or touched by anything like this. And I'm not emotional about it. But if she's not entitled to benefits, do we just allow her and her children to wander the street and starve?
Exactly.
So there's got to be some sort of fallback system. It isn't that she's an immigrant or a refugee and she's not entitled to benefits. The council wouldn't move on the fact that I was going to put them in the street. I couldn't get the message through. She's going to be on the street at 5 o'clock on a weekday night, surrounded by all her goods and baggage, and one screaming kid, and another one who's nearly hysterical. What are you going to do? Because this is so unusual, I'd like to follow it through. I just can't believe it's like reality.
Given the desperate situation, Paul has come to a decision. He'll persuade the landlord to let the tenant stay one more night. But her only hope for the longer term is the council.
Now, I've spoken to the solicitor who was dealing with it. We want to take it to the social services now. I'll give you my card. Have you got money on your phone? If you ring me or text me, I will always call you back. So if you get them ready. When you consider what we've been dealing with, and then you hit something like this, it's the other end of the scale, isn't it? So we've taken exceptional measures. But I'm just trying to make the job run more smoothly. I'm on the way. Hopefully, if I'm ever homeless, somebody will make the same concessions to me.
The tenant has no transport. Phil offers to drive her to the council offices.
I don't know what's going to happen to us, and I've been scared for a long time. I try not to cry in front of them, but sometimes
Take care. Tell me everything. Send me a text, and I'll ring you back. I need to know everything that's going on.
The tenant must now plead her case at the council offices. If they refuse help, she and her family will be on the streets.
Okay. Hello, masa ama obi bia akwaba. Eba dwumedi so mo fa nche me maye ebi emotional kakra. Se ye hunye ma bi masa ama obi besie ya sefem eha adwen eya areho. Na mmom ade ba kwa ya na ye ka se senior situation bia ti wo wiase ya na e wo solution. Enti se wan ton ho yare a onya anu eduro. Eya ama ye mfa se bibia to ye nti ye nkoa ye kra na ahye ye nso obehu ana de ade ebeba ensese ebeba ye nso na aba ye nso nti ene ade kakra mu hu ye nhwe kwan a ye befa so a ye betumi enya ye hu ehinhan ana se ye hu besensan ye se eba ne se ye wo such a situation mo a nti ene matunsa afre ya ye senior partner lawyer Bernard Owusu na ye nyina friend Uncle Ben oni yemba be chichem onkyerɛkyerɛ ye kwan a ɛbɛfa so a sɛ ye hu sɛ ye wo such ɔhaw mu a ye betumi egyina so na yetu anamon na ye hu ehinhan nti mamonko bebia mesrɛ program yi very important nti mon share na nkrofo enhwɛ mon share mon Facebook mon share YouTube mon share mon try say all the platforms mon share because keno obi was such a situation mo hwɛ video ya ye kromuni na face problem say so please let's keep sharing let's really keep sharing na obi nso enhu na onhwe mo amaba so nyina me di nchi akese mamo na se emre na ekonti no me nkasa bebre but as time goes on I'll be mentioning your names to give you a proper acknowledgement so to me to ensa na memfre Uncle Ben pacho me ma good morning.
Hi, good morning, Manyeti. You know to say.
Adom nkwa papa ye ho ye yo Uncle Ben me gidi se mo nso mo ho ye ene topic ya fa about say how to get assistance from the local authorities pacho me title no say just how to get assistance from the local authorities if you are an if you are undocumented, yes, if you are undocumented or illegal in this country, you are illegal immigrant in this country. Uncle Ben, pacho meto ama wo na kyerɛkyerɛ mu kwan a ebetumi afa so na enya mmoa every local authority say ye ni nkrata, let me put it that way, ye ni nkrata a ye de tena kromo ha, that's the undocumented person and say illegal immigrant. Enti Uncle Ben pacho wadaroma ɛdeɛ na ɔsɛ yɛyɛ ɛba no sɛ ye fall into such situation.
Yo, Manyeti, I mean, first of all, mechia eti for ne one hour beka ya ho. Say anope yede sedaka sia no be ma twede ampo nyame sɛ wahwɛ so na anope watimi ama ya hoden ne nkwa sɛ yebetimi ane yenuanom abedi nkita ho na video na yeah show say apparently omuyi wo TV so kra first time I mean who it was about a couple of weeks ago very distressing very very distressing a parent owa sitna na ne mami no first of all we ja omo ho osi okọ shop na omo ya victim no high court enforcement officers na aba which means omanya full repossession na omo yi na free ho na say one of nka enye problem but I see every day ebi why in do that level but typically no obi hu family mame usually and then ma nkola sabi omo ye distressed omo ni babete and as omo babete baby omo te no na enso ani first thing I me pese obi aya why say eni se sadi we atu obi a okromo ha say we legal say we illegal say we 2.5 years say we Zambrano say we visa ewu say we ba has a vista say we di train a buy say we di boat na buy once physically we kromo ha o ba no aban e won hihye a ye de support obi a enti the first thing is hihye be na wo ho so we hwe your law na ye free BB section 17 of the Children Act section 17 no of the Children Act no na eno ana ekire ade a etumi ana se hye a ewo ema council ana local authority section 17 no ye wo mu section 1 up to section 11 na sorry section 7 up to 11 na section 1 no say we ye owofo ana se akwa eba na eba no baby a ye owo at the moment no say yes say baby o school ana baby a ote no ye local authority no local authority no wo ehye say akola bia ohia mmoa na omo use no in need enti wo hwe in need wo hwe say no omo define in need na in need no say akola sabio ohia bibi ebeboa ne development both mentally socially ne health enti second slide no anaka in need no enti the first thing is first of all no akola no ehinote enti ohwe in need no ote bia Hackney ote Waltham Cross Walthamstow ote Chelmsford ote Brixton na baby ote no either say ote obi nchen onene maame ene ne nuanom ana ote dan bim sabio maame ne ni nkrata enti ontimi nya adwuma ana se maame no ewo nkrata te se ye nua ba ya ye hu ni but adwuma o ye nyina a week no ye 8 hours a month and iska onya no about £260 a month, which means all those who income no yes sufficient for on any family. Once I establish way, either say we need income, we need baby income, or baby I want to battle and yet adequate. The next point is say, then ebema local authority no aye assessment. First of all, no, so who need for baby a obetena, a dan a obedem, a duane a obedi, atare a obabehye na. Because of section 17 it no, ubetimi akọ social services I will cancel. Enye housing. Na em say no mistake ayen kromufo no bebre eye. Yen kan housing. Yesiko social services. Oko children and family social services are. Omo ana ehye eda omo so. The first thing I was say we yen I was say uma wo mu hu say o problem. Problem now wo no I was say wo dwen ho ade a wo koka. Wo koka no ebi wo ho a I was say wo tworo. Enti tworo no eventually me tworo letters a obetimi a download sesi a se me du ho na me tworo. A obetimi de a tworo letters no. Now they are commerce social services. Yawo organizations a omoboa nkrofo. Ebi ni efre no project 17 a omo website ye be yi ato ho. Project 17 na ohwe we section 17 no eno nti na ye de aye project 17 na mfoni eda ho no eye ebibini akola na project 17 no de omo ya ne se awofo any families are omo problem about say omo nya support either say omo was zambrano either say omo 2.5 years no recourse either say omo ni asset na kra ana say omo ye illegal no sa project 17 no omo na omo hwe ye nkrofo ombetimi aboa. The next thing no say why application akọ home office or the akọ council no then there was a council eye enti council was omo ye assessment enti assessment no council no ene wo bekasa omo bebisa o questions o bank statements a ye behwe wo ye adwuma a omo behwe wo pay slips so woni obitia omo bebisa nipa no ama natural letter denti na nipa no entimi en support obiom se owo abusuafo ewo Ghana ombetimi a support wa ombetimi abisa ho question se denti no muntimi support se owo obi a uni asetena wa ha then I was so very careful because the only time obetimi ayesa application no say when ye excluded person and the yanhwe omo ye excluded and to hwe omo ye excluded omo ye illegal immigrants, overstayers and failed asylum seekers. Omo ye excluded from sa support way under section 13.3 of the Immigration Act of 2014. Omo ye overstayer, illegal entrant, and illegal immigrant, and failed asylum seekers. But under Schedule 3, no, akola enye excluded. It doesn't matter, say, or follow within any of the three categories are makano. Enti, so section 17.1b na, or say, sa general duty na, or the ama council no, a kovankola, but under section 17.3 and 17.6 no. Omo wo ehye sa akola no wabusuya owo so mo hwe no ti sa busuya no ye overstayer or ye illegal entrant or ye failed asylum seeker ade a wo se wo ye ne se wo se wo ye application under the Human Rights Act na wo de call home office wo fill it from FLRO ana FLRH human rights na wo ye claim e free because untua sika wo betimi apply for fee waiver say me akua tene wa me wo UK no me wo private life and our family life enti me mpesa me call. Now once a wire claim no wire sa application way no all those we overstayer and now we illegal entrant no and now we failed asylum seekers no law no say because say aban no ebetomra under section 6 of the Human Rights Act no was say omo assessment. Menka say was say mouse support, was say omo assessment. Then your friend of assessment. Why not a assessment? So we have case law what UK, especially cases I idea to her and yet relevant to mono. A cancel na akolano egboho at that particular time. It is a nena way application na a nena will find wo Haringe, Lambeth, Waltham Crosser. So I cancel no, omo duty so obe perform assessment no. Now remember, says our assessment we no, adia omo bisa na wasetenem. Enti a crucial element of the process. Enti se omo nye assessment we are, omo ntimi emma support. But in the meantime, no, law no say assessment no will take anything from 5 working days up to 40 days. In the meantime, no uhia support. Enti whilst I will train support no, I was so catch omo say omo ma emergency support. Omo ma emergency support. Enti we share within Section 17 within the Children Act and also within the law no a guardian and within all the guidance notes a immediate support and a demand into no and train assessment no. So immediate support and emergency support no a sika udidi and a baby out. It could be say you do call B&B, bed and breakfast. It could be, say, you don't hotel. It could be, say, you don't temporary accommodation. It could be, say, you don't private accommodation. But whatever it is, no, I will say cancel, no, and mouse our support, no. Whilst our more assessment, no, I will say we cooperate. The entity I will say we cooperate, ni say one cooperate here. Ube who say under the law, no, cancel, no, I will who kwan say one cooperate here. Omo and mouse support, no. Cooperation is say 1. So we are juma I will say we disclose. 2. So our income any supporter I will say we disclose. To be which slide in bi wa ya chro cooperate with the assessment. Enti sa wo hwe sa cooperate with the assessment na. Niam bi wo ho a I will say we. Ebi ni say I will say we yi wano asem. I will say we ka kire won. I was so explaining baby what I was so sure baby and now answer na we move about baby or see your mouth support no. I was so sure our immigration status. Bear in mind say local authority no so one share under Schedule 3. So we have applications so mouth supporter. Now we need asset now be report to my home office. Okay, but anything America say your human rights claim no. Once on my assessment, what cooperating no 2 decisions and a beba. One of the decisions is say yes, or qualify into a support. Now, assessment is about the family, but the support is for the child. Bear in mind, say within the case law, no, yes, support na ya de ma akola no. Say our family I was a support ni bi ka ho. Into we mama, we papa, o mba foforo ka ho. Mu nyina me mama support. The income I was here the mama no, income ebe support no. It may be slightly higher than income support and our child benefit. And I say even under the National Assistance Act supporter or the mouth. Bimu what rates are on the year. Court and say will say rates no fair. Say your mouth support no. Because that can be one of the decision. Because almost feel say when ye obano nye a child in need, then na ubetimi aye. The ubetimi aye say ubehu lawyer. Until first of all, be ubeko CAB, Citizens Advice Bureau, and I say ubeko solicitor, and I say obeko no recourse to public funds, omoye NRFP, obeko moho, and I say obeko project 17 ho. Enti yanko project 17. Se uko project 17 na, project 17 for no, omo wo resource materials wo ho a ubetimi edi aye. Enti we have website na, project 17 website na. So we share menu na. Enti woko menu na. Enti we share on the top right hand side no, resource. To be who's resources. To we click on resources na. Oko format or say letter templates into download letters. Into oko download letters na. We have letters na. Ubehu challenging the rate of support. Initial request. Then click initial request na he. To hear initial request na ye click here. Ubehu se ebe yi word document biaba. Inti se we obi a wuntimi, don't worry if you can do it. So we obi a wuntimi entry. Uko initial request na ubetimi a download template. Inti we a lawyer, we a advisor, we a sorry, we a community leader. Se obi per section 17 support na oba oha. Uko project 17 na oma tro letter no. Enti wo click here ebe yi letter na ma. Wo hwe letter ni ma enye ni nyina ana be cover. Wo delete the cover na the cover no wo de ahye envelope mu na wo de call cancel na wo de akoma social services for no. Gi proof say wo de amount mo. So mo refuse so a ana say bia yes rate na ye de ma wo feel say so e bia yes ye ma £150 ana £200 no mama accommodation but wo feel say size canon so a wo betimi a challenge eno so e ho letter na wo challenging the rate of support. Under that no obehu challenging refusal of assessment. Obehu say omo refuse so a letter wo ho a obetimi a download a wo de be challenge sa assessment no. Eno so wo ho say ye ma accommodation nko a ana ye ma akola na accommodation ebi wo ha omo say lawyer aya omo ka kire nse akola no pe no mbehwe no na omo be gi akola na free ensem misrew sa na omo kan ya letter we obetimi a download na wo de address ene wo bibia ahye so na wo de call ebi wo ho a on be refer ama another local authority because niema mienu na mekan me se ba bi akola na te ana ba bi okɔ school sa council no ana under the law no omo na omo le liable se on be sa assessment no mama support no enti se omo refer mu to another borough and another council na wo feel se omo ye wronga case law wo ho a kire physically no sa akola no was our borough no watena ho even for a day kra na important say obetimi aye. Above all no ye wo cost of living support into government gov UK cost of living any ye wo support ema efie bia into the first one ye cost of living payment and in the wo no obia wo problem e wo krom ha bia no say ye kom edan atare nsuo kanea ye wo solutions wo the first one ye cost of living ukọ under the way na obehu omo household cost sa website ukọ or household cost no mutimi support cost with energy bills o metimi support cost with child care support o metimi support ukọ ase a ubehu utimi apply for income support so we obi a owo asetena wa ha o ye zambrano ni a yenim se utimi apply for income support into section 17 support so wo 2.5 near amount no recourse na we no recourse na obetimi apply for income support so even per support with transport kra obetimi amount support so o manu ko school in a day no o spare 7 hours into person okoye adwuma help with finding work and nso wo ho akosia Kwame Kofi yaw misremo sa video ya yehui first of all no ye nua ba no e wo senka unya support so wa setna so ni asetna so oba ha legally so wamba ha legally so oyo obi a oti obi fie so ni obi oti obi fie so obi hwe no so obi nhwe no the bottom line is say oye Ghana ni no wo kromo ha oye Jamaica ni oye Nigerian oye Congolese oye Portuguese once physically or waha or woba ohia support no say unqualified for benefits under the section 17 of the Children Act no obinya support no na den na wo be ya ebema wo support na successful ye wo case law ekire say wo hwe within the law now so wo was kebi wo ho a 9,000 and above are very unlikely so obinya support even 3,000 on betimi aka say e wo say wo exhaust wo savings no enti akosua Kwame Adwoa wo savings you're very careful. Just bear in mind, say, case law and so say, what deplete with savings without reasonable explanation, omo support, case law or court of appeal case. The other part no. So what wadamfo bi fie ya. Na suddenly wo se me kopɛ section 17 supporter. I was say we explain the entire wadamfo no ntimi nhwɛ. Wadamfo no betimi atwerɛ letter work state. Say bi asese no you overcrowded. And I say bi no crowd too free. Say fie ho. And I say the landlord a warning no. The other part no say wo wonni asset na ebia over 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. So who was eska no enti wo betimi de akɔ dan. Just bear in mind say since 2016 2nd of February no obia onni asset na wo kromo ha bia wontimi high dan. One of the reasons council no was almost support no say yes me was sika metimi de high dan but mentimi high dan because under the right to rent no I was a landlord no yeah sure say me wo ha legally ti wunni ska sorry who was can out the high down but wouldn't me high down because we are illegal. I was a cancel no accommodation. So who child in need no assessment now. The other side and so a bit me ama I say all those who ska but wouldn't me no. Normally no right to work. And over £1,000 but unya juma we need right to work because unya asset na. The other part and so say since 2014 no banks nyina maka kyerɛ omo sɛ obi ni asset na ɛwɔ sɛ yi ne bank no yɛtwa ne account nim enti woni account enti wontimi nya adwuma because adwuma no ɛwɔ sɛ omo tu agu account nim adwuma ne sɛ why application akɔkyɛ adwuma mu apamo woni sika wodi didi landlord etu woni baabi a woda. These are some of the reasons in tia ubetimi akɔ council near support. Enti dia yaye yede ne nyina ebegu BWF website. Bibia wase winya bia no. We can go to the next slide quickly. Yede ne nyina ebegu website ho. Na ya point o. So we here support and I win be support. And I even we a lawyer and I we a community leader. Now we be here supporter. Ubetimi use your website no. Ene niyama ya Kenya na. And I a video you cry. Now with me ade aboa will be na sa support na ba. Enti manya ti aha ana me demobesi.
Uncle Ben me da say akwan bia support wo ho na ya na some of us no ehu kakra na hayen. You made mention baby na mesama we sisu biom kakra de amaye. When you mention go to the council now, adwene ebo bia timo say call housing, but then there is the difference between the housing department and then the social services department. And you know, such problems you see anas such a situation more. And yet housing straight now say woko because de bia yenya sa complain say omukọ yo mo se woni nkrata ntie ntumi mboa woni nkrata ntie ntumi mboa no kre wokọ housing for na omo ntumi emboa wo na mmom se wodi kan ekọ social for no ho a oho na emmoa no ombetumi ede ama enti Uncle Ben what cheche mum but person my just about 2 or 3 steps. First of all, I find myself in such a situation. Now you've asked me to go to the social. You've directed me to go and then download a letter, be a free project 17 for her. Yeah, na dodoɔ na nso sɛbio utumi ho sɛ bi mu nso ɛyɛ na ɔmo akenkan anaasɛ ɔmo ntrɔyɛ ɛha adwen kakra nti no saa nneɛma no ma beebi a yɛtrɔ yɛyɛ sɛn no ɔyɛ na ɔmo nim ɔno nso so a ɔni sika ɔbɛka sɛ me fa lawyer na waboa me ɛkwan wei so nti Uncle Ben sɛ me na me fall into such a situation na me kɔ social hɔ na mpatɔ step by step no watch ready now to me just a small breakdown be obi ehwe a nipa ko me gidi se ebeboa ne pampacho enti how do I go about it? I just go to straight to the social work and now say edempoti na menye ewo saa afanimo misra.
Enti first of all no wo identify wo ho say wo ye wo child in need. Child in need here law na requires a local authority be promote the good health and development of every child. Omo promote ti child in need in here, aspects of the life, doesn't help with his education, his mental health, and the cost of the lifestyle, that's our name. The bottom line, with say akwala a child in need.
Okay.
Once or a child in need, the next procedure, what was sitting at the same. Ebia we Zambrano, into wintiminge benefit. Over 2.5 years, you see no recourse. Yes, we bet me no recourse in every also. But by the time I'll be no recourse application, to the time I'll be na wakoje benefits, potentially you're looking about 3 to 6 months. The process, that's how far I can travel. And in the interim, or child in need, then call and that's a child in need. Immediately, whilst I will 2.5 Zambrano, now or pay support, I was so called the social services, children and family, and your housing. What call housing? They will not even tell you say social services. They will just take the application and that's it. Called social services. Now say, oh, a child in need. The entire child in need, why explain it? My casa will be to me a printed or letter free project 17. Now the account. What they call whilst almost your assessment, almost up to 40 working days. 40 working days. And immediately, within the body of the letter, we bet me a cast of emergency support. Emergency support can cover anything from a day's support to a week's support or to a month's support. Emergency support because of that delay now, because we assessment now, you section 17 full support. And emergency support is to plug that delay, kopim some by assessment. Assessment I was said lawyer take you over. Now, project 17 for a help. They do help you free of charge. Citizens Advice Bureau, and so I was so much to me bow. And I've always said, sir, in certain circumstances, yes, you boy, parents, free of charge. But I will say, yes, sure, sir, you're satisfied, sir, we be a here support. So when you say support now, a boy, project 17, omone advisors ye juma, and immediately now advisor no identify or say we family with a child in need. Advisor now per dime no a chia, maybe 3 days and now 1 week. Project 17 no be reimburse the advisor no. Now ma kojiska no cancel. In the meantime, project 17 for no be bow ama wenya sa support no. Enti ohima se obi tie we are. Adion fan 23 a project 17 website. Resource material na wo ho no ni nyina mo betimi use e de aboa nkrofo. But say our concern obetimi afren ye be direct no. Ye betimi a print na ye wo se ye hyehyema no kra na. I think say we are happy to do that. Na ya boa no na order sa application na akọ. Na ya managing the copem time on be support. So we go through project 17 na. Project 17 for na per dime through advisor no. It may be temporary, it may be a couple of days, it may be a week, it may be whatever. But on the pedine amount, na omo aboa. To we share omo telephone number no wo ho. We share omo website no wo ho. Telephone number no 07963 509044. 07963 509044. What the number 2 ma. Na wunu be here helper. Na ontime nje benefiter. Or ya Zambrano or 2.5 no recourse. And now we need assetna. But makasa mo amuni assetna no. Ansana omo bejia tum amamo support no. I will say we a human rights application. Because once our human rights application no, court precedent say omo ntime nkasa we human rights application no nye strong. Once a wire application, our proof war application no so here say ubetua. Ubetimi apply for fee waiver. I was say mouse support. Manyati enti. That is the essence of the whole thing.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Now, wait to me breaking it down. My human rights application. Let's just say, senior TBI, you have to start from somewhere before you can get to that. Till for nashe for masum utiamia onim as SMK. Senior Tieno, my ntena ho na ye ntwentwen so emmoa ewo ho. Look at your situation. Na bɔ mmɔden ase meko na yaboa me. Sɛ wonni asetena no a ɛyɛ a na ɛhɔ na ɛha adwen because ɛma ehu ɛbɔw anaa you are just living in fear. Sɛ wohu sɛ police car anaasɛ immigration car koraa ɛretwa mu a na wo yam agye wo hyew. Maame papa akwalaa wɔ mu deɛ a ɛyɛ a na ɛtumi wonya wo ho henhan kakra na adɛn na wo nko a wobɛtena ase na wo take this burden upon yourself na wo struggle ɛnɛ na wɔ ha ɔkyena na wɔ ha. There is always help somewhere, support somewhere la wobɛtumi akɔ asɛɛse. Enti yɛmfa nto yɛn tirim project 17. Project 17 wodeɛ wonnim where to start, wonnim what to do, wonnim kwan a wɔbɛfa so koraa kae the word project 17 no na hwehwɛ ɔmo akyiri akwan. Afei nso no sɛ ɛba ne sɛ ɛmbi a wontumi ɛntwerɛ anaasɛ wontumi nkenkan a Paul bi megye di sɛ wowɔ nyanko damfoɔ I mean you are in the society and in the community na wowɔ no wobɛnya adamfo bi a kɛn onim akenkan na ɔnsupporto na yɛgye di sɛ moyɛ saa na yɛn nyinaa yɛn ho bɛhinhan yɛ sɛ wontumi kora mpo a wode frɛ ma nyɛ ti mede me available mɛtumi akyerɛ wo kwan no anaasɛ mɛsupport wo anaasɛ mede saa adeɛ no ɛmbia na wobɛkɔ lawyers BWF Solicitors nso de abɛto dwa sɛ they are also there to support. Saa nneɛma nketenkete sei no ɔmo ankasa mo de ato ɔmo ho sɛ ɛnyɛ biribiara na ɔmo gye sika nti no just go find out and then see the outcome. Wote faako a na wote w'adeɛ so. Etiefoɔ no ahwɛfoɔ questions a mɛka sɛ mɛbisa ɛdɔɔso but as time goes on no yɛbɛbisa na mendi kan fa acknowledgement ɛma dodoɔ no a aba platform ne so nyinara mehu sɛ questions kakra nso ɛɛflow wɔ hɔ nti yɛbɛbisa obi biara nkorankora biara question ɛde ama no. Yɛhyɛ aseɛ na yɛka Fred Amoa we say hello lovely family and friends. Yɛgye di sɛ wo nso wo ho yɛ Victoria Efuakomsen. Or say hi family. Nyame nhyira wo. Kevin Asamoah, good morning manye and big Uncle Ben. Yes, so yeah, Joe. So Kevin Asamoah Simanye, I love your introduction this morning. Oh, Kevin, wa mama sere, me das why, to the bia unum tea kakra na ama wo tekrema no ruru so ho ade no. Yenko yenim Victoria Efuakomsen so the enchia ama greetings to all BWF Solicitor staff and members of the platform. Yen nyina so ye Joseph, nice to see you again. TLPCI Andrew Andover District. Oh, sorry, me hunisa. I say good morning, the law platform professor and the in-law manye. Send me in-law dear, but what they never whom in temu. Me that say. Ye be ko ye nim dodo na mabaso nyina mi cheche obi bia yenko good morning and thanks for joining us all on this platform. Nana ajiman so abaso ye ko ye nim na yenhwe kwan a betumi maybe a telephone lines no so e de atom whilst the conversation course no maybe a telephone line yenua ba Sandra Fraser all the details that you can access to get to BWF Solicitors no was so intimohwa watro all the lawyers ne de wo ho lawyer Richard de wo ho lawyer Eunice lawyer Patrick any even emergency number so in case na baby a wo no wo de unkai hwe kra na sa emergency number no mesrɛ de bia mesrɛ mo sɛ momfa nto mo phone so because unim da wo bɛkɔ akɔpie baby a wo hia lawyer sɛ obedi wasɛm de ama Mumfantu so Nana Bob, say good morning, Manya and Uncle Ben for the good job, Joe. So Nana Bob, the question biaba. Medical, okay, me skipping me topic, no na medical ebisa wo question no na ya sheni Uncle Ben bit to me moya or the be my say please. A friend just got this citizenship after marrying British woman. He went to divorce as he's seen a new woman who is in Ghana. He is preparing for divorce but wants to go Ghana and see the new girl this November this year. While divorce pending. Krachi, baby, I will quite say true. After he's back and divorced with current wife successful, can the family back home do customary marriage and then the new wife to be use the marriage certificate for spousal visa letter and later without he going back again from UK to Ghana again to marry her, as it will cost going back again. Can it be possible, or will he need to go rather than customary marriage? Me jidi say Uncle Ben atu question no pe wa me read essay pa na ne nyina ha ye mo hwa me twintwi me ne say Uncle Ben say me sister me glasses na e hu ade bio. Okay, nti Uncle Ben patro adaroma ye nua be ma question ya all be saying me nim say time in we put the divorce process no sa time no na okwa akoye marriage na ene krachi oho ye true enye sanso Uncle Ben patro obetumi achechi mu na onya ho ntiase
Well,
ansana.
idea all kind of wa worry currently, but or ye divorce. So ye divorce na eventually oba na wahu no foforo no ono wo Ghana or kwa akosra saa oba no. Na mo bia na divorce na enwie nti obegya no ho aba. To obedu ho a once a wahu oba no obetimi na divorce na go through no obetimi aware oba na owo Ghana no wabra onu ni ho ana na oware no saa na the marriage certificate no obetimi use ana. And the answer is yes. First of all no say we are free say we be ware nti why divorce o when oba foforo person ware na otimi ware no because under your Ghanaian law no under customary law no your marriage and your marriage between two families. We heard case of Yaote versus Kwe. You use you aha Macabe and Macabe. So cases in na busuan we any busuan we na worry. Now because we are individual, banon so you individual no. I was some of my consent. So we had the ingredients of a valid customary marriage. I have 4 ingredients. Sometimes I have 5. I have consent of the family of the man, consent of the family of the woman, consent of the man, consent of the woman, and then living together as man and wife thereafter. And as a friend of publication, a bit technical. But once our no akoso Ghana no under English law no, so our a valid in hands on budget. One of the requirements under appendix FM about spousal visas and it said we share oba no and I we share bema no. We share no or ko Ghana ko share no. To share no wie no are free to marry or meet me a customary marriage. No more ya documented process no, including some call registry, akoje annex no a marriage certificate no more they call Minister of Foreign Affairs na omo endorse no kama na fe omo de aba de ba betimi de application no and I saw your application in Ghana. Once a Minister of Foreign Affairs I endorse a man of credibility. Sometimes marriage registry and our district assemblies omo a bullet account ni nyina fine. Now the account na your application.
Okay, you Uncle Ben Matthias na ohona no na maybe so inti time divorce na in process na onya final certificate no otumi yes how ware no say na say divorce na NCP ye ohona Matthias na NCP the divorce no in the process but the final judgment hasn't come true yet. Until within that time frame no otumi yes aware na uche customary marriage na mpacho.
Absolutely not. So wa warrior under the ordinance and our warrior registry ultimate warrior be abium until say you gusa warrior no. However, under Ghanaian law no, so warrior oba under customary law ubetimi aware oba foforo. Ti se wungusa aware no kra na still ubetimi aware foforo. Under English law no, public policy multiple marriages, but case be a year a president, a high court level president, a case of Office of Official Solicitor versus Yemo in relation to multiple marriages. English law no say both under immigration and under inheritance rules. No. Multiple marriages, it's recognized within English public policy. No. They don't frown upon it. But under immigration law, no, so worry more than one. Now now you're married to you. First one will be rahano, obi intimi mebium, ujano crown to me for biamba. So the advice is that even if it's customary law now, warrior, go warrior and son of warrior for all those legally, no, warrior under customary law. You can marry as many as you want. Restriction be here anyhow.
Yeah, those are a bit technical.
Ogu warrior no because I don't know or ye divorce no. Onu nso nim say wo sa warrior no gu ansa na watimi aware foforo. Edi nti no ka say o ko Ghana na ebia na divorce na go through no asan back. Nti oni ho no otimi ye oba na ho ade na and the answer is yes obetimi aye.
Yeah. Nti ase aye dwuma nka me that ye call your name telephone lines aye di dwuma no ye nsesa ye eno ana membobo emma producer mpacha obetimi aboa me ewo ho kakra ye 0208 123 Mesan esisubium 0208 123 1016 ana se obetumi nso afre 07399208468 na member nkai se wo frɛ out from outside London na no akai na wabo postcode wabo dial code na UK dial code no de aka ho na WhatsApp nso obetumi afrɛ ye on WhatsApp ana se obesend message on WhatsApp esremo o send a bomodia na ye ntitia voice note o call WhatsApp page na bibia microphone icon wo no na we bia so na we ja message titia sine be ya enkoye tintin bia emfa emmaye na answer na me fa otifo na obi comment bi say hope the ladies won't worry us with childbirth. Just say yenye who say enkwala no be ye a sort of guarantee be ma ladies no in case omo go through distress na just say omo akọ me ma say omo ni omo enwo ana papa yenjini say sa na ebeye yo odofo wa homa so mpacho BWF's legal hour so na ye wo no o ka say free ma yente wonka.
Ocho, good morning.
Good morning,
beautiful
mommy.
man. Good
Thank
morning, Uncle Ben. Ocho, me kase free London.
Yo.
Ocho, my son is about the housing Uncle Ben at the tree. Me were my sister, yeah, me were indefinite, and I'm one kwalami and stuff. Now this is the case. Me so watch it na. My core housing, any a friend is a county for normal letting me down because I move with the car on my account anymore. My kind of Mr. Koso kwalani way no back. Ne pera ne jini fee na me adoma end of December. In this case, no. Then I'm patcho me na me friend Uncle Ben na ka wa me.
Well, patcho also were indefinite and I was our account them and I had
but and I'm calling now to your British, we now you're British children.
and I will pay housing.
Patcho there be we were private renting. Na if you run no yet is otumu na me ka say mean to me entia. And so more assessment in Libya, that is when they saw some money in my account. Said they're born in now, so say do baby mom no. And no more refer me call me county. And accounting so it's letting me down, say they can't help me. Or more and I hear friends say housing association for us to say they can't help me. Although say me J housing benefits anyway. But you say no, I was saying me too by end of December. But me who dear me.
Okay. Well, in your case, you know, went to me in court section 17. Because we're entitled to welfare benefits. If you know more section 17, eventually you no recourse on the free so only you free section 17 no more at the one benefits for. And it won't to mean call. So per housing first of all no I was so bed it. Within the process no why our application.
It was since 2009 but me maybe and then I asked
now. Yeah, and it said we'll be homeless. And are potentially homeless. Because I want to mean tia or rent, cancel no obey a reassessment. Bear in mind, say anytime will be situation basis and biano, or more continuing duty to reassess. And landlord no said I no be true.
But you 28th of December.
And so a mile letter, bear in mind, say, under section 21, or bet me a mile letter. But what the letter no be call cancel? Cancel no be cancel, catch on for uncle court. Catch on say, or do court, one, a be cost to legal fees. Ain't 1% be court, and your assessment. Once our mile section 21 notice, aside some cry, or section 8 notice. Either of them, you know, what they call cancel now, a be affected will reassess because we situation as a or may reassessment. Why?
Okay, but you need to cancel it back on.
Faco housing, yes, because we get social services nipa, we cancel nipa housing nipa, yeah.
But you, I'm sure for the explanation. God bless you for the
God bless. Mommy, what's your program, Nadia?
What try my share?
Yeah, that's why.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay. Saa na ye no se ubenya emwa na wo so hu ehi ha obi wa ma hold on mommy 1 minute na menkan pacho lowa audio na utie program ni if no why misro say when lowa me you free so pacho lowa ni mommy.
Hello.
Lower the gadget that you are listening the program from, please.
Hello.
Hello, mommy. Akwaba. Otemenka.
Good morning, Uncle Ben. Good morning, Auntie.
Good morning.
Me problem say me lawyer me free wave no with I got me wo enkola mi no ba kwanya 10 ba kwanya 4 na ye nyina ye share one room near da ho na sisi me baba no epe like on ne dan because osia de obetro start ni nyina no ketuka na ma no but me ne me baba no ya boy ensa no ye free wave into embai ye no September ni but embai some person this has now no and then uncle person because if you am in me man we are choked with men near the interview baby am ba so you scared of men near and think for now nka then am me man ye be
Ohima was it tonight then
me ba cha fe na my me lawyer na ya mami ya boy ensa ye free wave be ya boy ensa no no for now no and buy
na o asetena nsa na wo yes application na woni asetena
me pa cho there
na woni asetena
me pa cho there
okay enti wo beba within the rules no section 17 the entire or child and your child in need your case law say even say akola nya baby insua dia it could be one of the factors because child in need no covers a developmental growth enti learning, speaking, interaction, where to eat, where to wash, where to clean. Sa nneɛma nyinaa no ɛyɛ overcrowded within section 17 no it raises issues about the welfare of the child. Bear in mind that the paramount interest in all issues with children no, is what is in the best interest of the child. Enjoy him ma cancel who straight away say why your application will try a fee waiver from fee waiver to even obey application potentially looking about a few more months until was almost support to na mama baby why until corner ko home immediately why
in fact me ko cancel straight without getting letter from my landlord and I just go straight to the council
currently no landlord no there so am out dying and am overcrowded ewo ho munyina mo one room and issues with baby a oba no be suade na sa na ma no those are one of the factors obetimi e de akọ say oba no your child in need until you supportable why the tier rent no ma because we say wonya adwuma
but me nya adwuma yeah me lawyer me landlord no sometimes no yeah na o de chemi na obuso ha obi bua me like kaka na me baba no ne father ya na sika na the man and so because support you baby but then the day no oje ne benefit ne man
enti we ya niam a ombehwe Ti sa SK ya wonya yi nyina no o landlord no adan na wontimi nhwe obiom 2 wo synchro support adan na wontimi support obiom 3 also oba no papa ma musika adan na wontimi ma musika biom wo keka sa SK no nyina aboma ahe na eye because I was so more sure say scanner wonya no wontimi fa nko high baby foforo. The fact that we overcrowded not that in itself no anya enough reason so extra income now betimi dia rent baby a ombeka sa da na won rent baby enti hihye sa na ma nyina na hu se na obe approach no why
me pacho you
okay that's okay
pacho for now no can I get letter from the landlord to help me to support it me idea.
Oh yes by all means landlord and better letter ma a be a good place to start na a my assessment na aye quicker kakra why
okay thank you
okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck.
A share program name why?
Well, my share the thank you.
Yeah, that's it. In Tangabe, yeah, baby, for instance, who comes on call cancer or call housing or call social services.
Or call social services. We call social services. Because we know on you're entitled to benefit. So we're entitled to benefits. I wouldn't even call social services. I also call housing for. So when you're entitled to social services, and in near section 17. First, National Assistance Act, but immigrants are bad. Bear in mind, even under section 17, so we overstay our illegal entrant, failed asylum seekers, we are excluded person. But I was saw the application to the human rights application to say you by application a human rights application under family life of a parent I don't know be qualify now or my assessment
Okay, Uncle Ben das now will be bisa say then Zambrano. See what is Zambrano, please? Margaret Barton, Uncle Ben Betchimuna. Before that, no so go Lolonya bisa Uncle Ben, please. What's the outcome of the EU 1st November case regarding the pre-settled status? Into Yenfa 2 questions, see, and boom, and a resident right for primary care of a British citizen. Oh, Nana Bob, yeah, no crama, and Papa Bisa Zambrano, no. And Tanka Ben, yen second question, and not name family call and patch up.
Well, I mean, some of our home office amend the guidance notes on EU pre-settle and settle status applications. The entire Tisan is a case be called court. Unfortunately, case it was lost. But Oma Faho at the amend guidance notes. Law also almost simplifying the kakra. Within the body of the case, for extended family members, no more here specific document. Bear in mind, sir, you win your appeals, and you know, no more extended family member. No, we need appeal no crana home office guys. Where we need appeal by your mawa sitting because we here specified document. We need specified document. A circle called Bima home office for amend the law. No, it's just so that Oma Bahano within the law I front appendix E, So oba and what time limits I was the year application. So I didn't you free ho. And a manner I far better. Still no law a bit complicated because references and definitions of annexes So okay, so what is a specified document? Any body of the law, I just annex no akoshe. And I relevant period and so on. And also I just it's very complicated. But as I've always said, so be how your EU ni when your application obi baby say Uncle Ben still go for also yes. Your go for omote ha omo da sukra EU blue card Mo nyina o somewhere na mo apply for biometric residence card na ema mo life for her a bit easier.
Sa yo that's it. Odo for one maso kafra why say we jina so ache mpacho o kasa frame me ente wonka.
Yeah, frame ko buatin we kasa free Boston.
You, Papa Koso.
With the my question is Uncle Ben, where Michelle Webre. Obi ba abisuan de adisuan ya waba oba enche. No bedru ya na wabe hu se nyinsen ho. Na ni maye mu no. Oni obi na nyim frifie. Na ne ba na oba no so no. I think said you in the school na 7 man no de obi kan who say niku.
Metro.
Me pese me who say, me, me, Jabba, one into the Muki.
And no one said Nick Bruno and about on him. Near uncoin him. Why?
Okay. Me pese me who say, oh, aha. And she's on Sobena, a war. Emma, Aqualano, no.
So about as a student, right?
But
into all course school now on course school no. Oko ena oni ni kunu ana ne yiri na ka ne ho baaye.
No credit.
Ena onyem a opeso.
Yeah.
Nti wo hwa de na ka sesi. Ankebe we de sorry na na questions ni be wo ha. Me gidi say ya to me assess how our outcome no but pacho eni die mo. De na ebe to me aka kire enu abe me.
To for no. Sir, law no senate no, we a student wa ha na wo because we were limited leave no. Kolano under section 1 of the British Nationality Act. So ne papa an indefinite and onye British, kolano nye British. Into kolano be fan the parents nationality.
Nationality.
Yes.
Okay.
But sir oba no oba no awari obi. Onen the ba umunyina students. Obi do an awari no nkoyie. Enti ono oba no akotwempena. One British ni akowo. Sa akola no onye British ni automatically because within the law no, under section 9A of the British Nationality Act no, the parent of the child is the husband at the time of the birth of the child. Enti what I always tell people no say when you obinyem na nipa no no wawari obi dada you're very careful na dissolve marriage no sana be akola no be akwa citizenship no although say in the first scenario no so wo kra na obetimi aya application use from UKF under section either 4F 4G 4H of the British Nationality Act now what they are within the rules no but there was a application near register akola no but so automatic citizenship there and there was go aware no na nipa na no onyem no offer ana say wabaha onyem Afri Ghana me client bi na yes obehia nipa no na nipa no pe no but onyem 3 months ana odi hu no ti omuhu me na me ka say well say mo pe no na obe ware na dia because no ba ne so person ware na ansa no ne natena ti crutch no ware no student no ko wo ye no because all those akola no onyem ni Afri Ghana no de no baaye no but because na papa na ware no at the time ane ye wo akora no within the law no akola no nya papa no citizenship enti no so another thing na was will be action so the negatives and then the positives.
Papa what you say?
Matthias but me said that friend my appointment
that's you find out na no ya in temtem why send yanke ba chichi mo no sa na why okay yeah that's it. Yo yenhwe aha enso Felix Asante ebisa question bi ewo online bi so na yenhwe ne de na de ne ringing so me ho baby akwasho me pacha me ba okay yo asako echo off yenhwe Felix say hello Uncle Ben, I have a problem with my current home address of residence which is on all my documents. Can I change the address to my home office? My main son can be see, I have a problem with my current home address of residence, which is on all my documents. Can I change the address to my office address? Oh, okay. Change of address. Yeah, I'll bet to me I
Well, maybe I'll pass out your documents for be I'll bet me the alpha, will be any obit me are restricted. Just be mindful, sir. Documents need be what your banner only hormone deliver. And so office now pass all the fault, say he obit me the alpha. So application now application of fill forms now. All the address now pass document in the call obit me the show as a postal address. Or maybe so I said, do you live here? Or say no. Obese yi another one amount. Now the home address asheso. So mo post on be post about postal address no.
Okay.
Hello, good morning. But your one I was so no.
Yeah. Good morning.
Your friend say na hina o kase free.
Asamona e kase me kase free Croydon.
Okay, Croydon. But you bisa wasem.
Yeah, but you me say me bisa say me wo indefinite leave to remain. Na me wife nya na say me wife nya problem kakra nti we remove nkora no from ha me nkora na check for now. About no more me apply for benefits. My temporary accommodation. Now I'm trying to bid for a bigger property. But recently let's say temporary accommodation of the man and I made the cut 1,005 something and next year. Now I'm thinking maybe someone can check a case then maybe say my main car went so Abra case na me judgment o ma me jaye adwuma. But recently menya adwuma master tina adwuma no enye permanent temporary adwuma me no in 3 months time. So mpese me bisa say adwuma na me start na affect say bia me metua edan ne ka no ana say bia ntia na bia nso na me.
Okay. Well,
yeah, well, I mean, first of all, no, entitlement to housing support and our housing benefits are means tested. And so, any other resource I have my calculation, na my deductions and additions. And to say, your assessment near the bill abrewa, one tiasia, the first thing is obema, who say one tiasia, na explain here. Now our response be an audio. But what show more? Yeah, sure, so we explain it. Data, I will start with new job and any income I win. And then the facts I'm gonna catch us Juma. I believe so with those evidence, on their reassessment.
Okay.
Yeah, that's so.
Yeah, no, I share.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yo, yeah, share your next question. Answer. I pick another call. We see. Payal question. I maybe kind. I see. I got a working visa, and now in the UK. My spouse insists. Sorry, my sponsor insists I drive before I can continue working with her, or she will terminate the contract and revoke the visa in the contract. Okay, I wasn't informed that I need to drive right away when I get into the country, and a bit not confident too. This made me cry and feel useless in the country. What can I do? Please advise. Oh, asemo na can say offer contracts now they buy one fan count. So why is the person insisting? Ana Uncle Ben, Pacho, Wadaroma.
Well, I mean, first of all, no, or terms of employment, our and I reference point, to we have terms of employment. Now, why conditions a woman, because you driving a part of the employment processes. And advice and say, Bisaomo say any contract in my other see our no mandatory, I affect your employment. Wabra will sign terms of employment, not anyhow. That's what you have to do. All right, good morning, Pacho. One of our friend, Hena Ofrefi.
Hello, also.
Hello, good morning.
Maintain income. Yeah, hello, yes. I feel I'm income. Pacho kase free me income. Why?
Hi, good morning. Pacho, you have your family now. Kase free Newcastle. Then Pacho, let me person me do say, well, we divorce time about proceedings in court one. Anytime I'm be issue divorce in a man. I used to marry to the person, and I said, we want our best at divorce law. And I said, what's it to be married to the person, in terms of court proceeding from Ghana, no. And also, I say that it's hopeless so waiting right and isn't necessary. So we are also with my train to say when you're 5 years and we are waiting right now. I just questioning
you.
Well, first of all, until say we be final certificate say or my dissolve our area, we are still married because ultimately discontinue. It doesn't matter so my decree is and our decree nasa. Still, on me, we are still married until say on my final certificate.
Okay. Papa, what you ask there?
Patrick, I'm questioning say, so many million and one thousand crowd. I'm saying say me pre-settled a border. I'm saying say me it is right and after in China 5 years no so I'm going a settled one.
Ɔhene ne nyinaa wɔ nsɛm sɛ wopɛ sɛ ɔyɛ retention of right or wife yɛ EU ni one na ware 3 years atwam dada. Of course, wobɛtumi ayɛ retention of right. But ne nyinaa wɔ nsɛm. Why?
Okay.
Okay. Ne divorce asiama me hu obi nso question say Uncle Ben, awarefo na omoware mbia na ya omaware wo Ghana na nyame adom abedu kurom ha. Ombedu ye omasetena bebia we betena bebi we si enye sa na menim say ye ba betena na ade within busumi na ntokwa isi. Omotumi gya aware Uncle Ben. Na omo gya aware e afeti omo homa ye de ama omo so omo mbra kurom am be dwuma no mpacho.
Well, I mean, first of all, no, sir, we will be dependent under immigration rules, no. Now we're ready to go. A bit me affect our visa. Into advisable, sir. We be maintaining relationship, no. But of course, you know, if there's violence and our domestic violence and our BBC and open soja area, obet me the essence of all had no banner say, nipa na de oba, into no your sponsor, and now we are independent. Within that, you know, so our real go obetimi ayewe. Enti manyeti Mema Deborah I summarize it because your meeting be exactly at 11:15. So we see free her by 11. Mema Deborah I summarize it in English. Na oya na mema bono tofa na fe updates be wo no na me de aba. Yeah. Deborah, I'm Samohonoda, Deborah Edu, or Ghana ni, or trainee solicitor on a BWF Solicitors na yejuma. Into your moba or your muniaba, into your bar, no margina wa too. Why? Or teaching so. Another your
yes. Yeah, last week me meeting no Avariana I say ne brof no be kind of picture into yeah na eja ye num tianse ye can brof no ye come ye nuaba Deborah to give us the English version of today's program that we've just educate ourselves with. And to Deborah, you are welcome. Just give a little bit greetings to the public and then let's hear from you.
Good morning, viewers. I hope we all enjoyed today's lovely topic by Mr. Owusu. I hope we have all learnt everything we need to know. I will give us all a brief summary of what we have learnt today. So the topic was how to get assistance from the local authorities if you are undocumented or an illegal immigrant. So Section 17 of the Children's Act is our basis of today's topic. This tells us how the local authorities can provide assistance to you where, for example, you have 2.5 leave to remain or you are here under the Zambrano right to reside. So as Mr. Owusu mentioned, the first place you would go to for assistance is the social services part of the council. You will not be going to the housing, they will not be able to assist you. You will go to social services, children and families department. Now you're supposed, when you go there, you have to go and basically explain to them in a letter form why you, your children are in need. So the definition of in need is essentially where your child or your children's developmental growth is hindered. So if you're able to prove this to the social services first of all, they won't just grant you support. They will have to make an assessment. So they will go through a thorough process assessing your family, your children, whether they are truly in need. It's very important that I do mention that not every parent can go via the street. If you don't have immigration status in the country, so if you're an illegal entrant, you're an overstayer, you are excluded to seek support. However, that is not the end. You can make a human rights application, for example, FLRO or FLRH, human rights application. So the assessment, it can take between 5 to 40 days. The Social Services Department, like I said, will assess you very thoroughly. In the letter, however, if you're not able to wait for them to make a decision during this process, it can take up to a 40-day long process. So if you're not able to wait, you can ask for emergency support so they can put you in a local temporary accommodation, B&B, anything of the sort. Now, when they are assessing you, it's very important that you cooperate with them. So if it's something that you need to disclose, for example, your bank statements, pay slips, if you're getting support from friends or family, you have to make sure that you disclose this to them. So once they've done the assessment, there are two potential decisions. They will either grant you the support you need, and if you're not able to prove to them that your children are in need, they won't obviously grant you the support. So in such a situation, you would go to the CAB, known as the Citizens Advisory Bureau, or you can go to a solicitor if you're able to afford the fees, or Project 17, which is a very, very big online platform which you can use, has many resources, letter templates. You can literally get all the support you need from there. So yeah, this is the little summary I will give to everybody. I hope you have all learned something very useful today and you can take it with you in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sister Deborah. So me can say, bro, for no be mo dear son, boom dear. And no uncle Ben Patrick, any update? And sana ya sorry, I kona yamre na iti.
Update ni say, and BBI can be a website ni so. And your resource person no, or better, into your website ni. So we call BWF Solicitors website as well. Now we call resource. Now we call useful links. Obehun financial and accommodation support. O click here. BBI idea can be our and Project 17. O click Project 17 at the Project 17 beba. O call back. Obehun yade BBI shawe frana NRPF, no recourse to public funds. Anunso your more support. O click hono so a anunso omo betimi aboa. Enti wo hwe ho a omo information and resource bibia wo ho a ombetimi de aboa we for more money, no recourse to public fund mo person mo boa mo enti two people, Project 17 and then NRPF network. Mumhu a mo de mo nko your website, mo ko your website resource and then links a wo be hu ni nyina wo ho and na bibia maka bia egu your website, law, cases, legislation, bibia ewo BWF's website, bibia maka bia egu your website. Timonye ye be video kakra ye de bebrem e be in English nti no so ye de beto website ho. Ti nyame adoma ye be hu mwachina na ya to aso. Ye da ma se bebre.
Yo, Uncle Ben, yeah, that sympathetic for nipa kwa offer no ye mfa call bi bio mesre ni die mo why esa na interrupt streaming no. Yo, Uncle Ben, ye better was 6 se oni ewie na ye kotwa eduma so pacho ye mpiki any other call. Enti no nyame adoma this program ade omonti o. Any dim patron pako of friend, we are no more picking calls. Inti friend Miss Row. Why? Bium because we'll not pick it and then answer you. Yo, it's here for Hannah did you me dinner baby, Miss Remo. Next week, Yami ad my best share. Redasi. Mediani magneti. Me mamunina bye bye.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws, there are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner, with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community, is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.